Hello YouTube, the Anime Ref here, and it's been too long since I got an episode on the channel. It's been a little longer than I had hoped, but some stuff came up that demanded more of my time rather than video creation, and Joey wanted me to let you all know that none of the series that are on his channel currently are going anywhere. They might take a back seat for the time being, and some other stuff might randomly get uploaded, but it's okay. Nothing's going anywhere, and I'm usually really good at catching up on episodes when I fall behind. So this will be episode 3 of Headhunted to Another World. Last time we did the story with the ogres. We got Olulu, I'm still confused by the name because in this, the source material, because it's only a manga, there is no novel. If I check here, if I find the page again, where is it? Okay, I found it. I found a, you see, so here specifically, her name is spelled Oral, O-R-L. Now I can see why that would want to be changed for very obvious connotations, but how do you pronounce this name? Or better yet, how do you spell this name? Olulu? You could tell last episode I was having trouble pronouncing it because it's not her name spelling that I'm used to. Oh boy. And that wasn't the only thing that threw me off. I'm the ref, yet so far with what's probably going to be the rest of this season, it's not been going completely the way I was hoping for. Now, this is one way where I could either throw the yellow and say it was a good change, or I throw the red and I call BS. But in this case, I don't know what to say. Like, for example, we got her introduction scene a little earlier than expected, like way earlier than expected. And then we're clearly setting up stuff with her. Like, they clearly know where they want to end the season. Yet, it may or may not be where I'm thinking. So that's what's getting me a little scared. I was completely taken by surprise that they were bothering to set it up at all, that there was such a conflict between the demihumans and the demons in the Demon Overlord's own army, that there was such a divide. I say all of that to say that I did not expect episode 2 to throw me for such a loop. And I'm supposed to be the ref. Also, Joey told me recently about a poll he did about me, that wizard, and the new guy, the Toku Destroyer. And apparently I'm in last place. What's wrong with the ref, guys? What's wrong with me? I'm the OG! Before there were any of us on this channel, my spirit lived on in what Joey did originally. So what is your problem? Regardless, we're going to go into episode 3 and we're going to see where we're going from here. I know we're not going to go completely off the storyline, but we'll see what stuff gets added, what stuff gets swapped around, maybe set up early. Who knows? But next time you see me will be the post-episode discussion. And cut! Okay, post-episode discussion time. Well, nothing surprising about this episode. It went pretty much the way I thought it would. And, I was actually kind of dreading getting back to that part of the story a second time because it's a part of the story I just didn't like rereading or rewatching. So it's nice that I got past it Whew. But, well, I put it into a lot of words during the reaction, but I was... How do I put this? I made it very clear that there are certain kinds of drama in fiction that I don't like. And the one kind of drama I really can't stand is verbal miscommunications, especially when people don't understand the context for either side of this misunderstanding. The episode itself even described what was happening as petty workplace drama. And yet, the story found a way to make it educational for both people involved. And it became a great bonding moment, and of course, and it was great and all that. But getting through it a second time, I can't take it very often. And I'll continue a series if there's more good than bad. And usually, I don't like petty verbal drama because it's unnecessary conflicts. It's stuff I don't find much of an interest in. Unless that's the whole point of a series like Death Note, where Light versus L is a matter of a giant miscommunication, or rather, Light's trying to prove to L that he's not Kira and all that shenanigans, but that's because it's Death Note. That's half the fun. What I'm trying to say is when it comes out of nowhere in a series where you wouldn't expect it, sometimes it could surprise attack you. So I'll make this brief and say it takes a lot to rattle me to the point that I would stop altogether, and I'm not stopping with this series. It's great. The fact that they were intelligent enough to realize their mistake after the fact, and they weren't stubborn about it, they immediately apologized to each other the first chance they got. They realized that they had forced their own standards and culture on each other, and it was great. Great final part of the episode, too, with the whole misunderstanding again, but it's a romantic misunderstanding. You know, the ones you see more often in anime. Which is funny because I enjoy those more. In certain areas, maybe not others, but that's a whole nother rant I'll say in a completely different video. But the fact that he mistakenly proposed to Ulmandra at the end and no one wanted to correct him, they were just like, let's just let this happen. Let's just let it happen. And technically, Ulmandra didn't completely say no. She's also still acting under the impression that he would know what he's doing when he doesn't. What an episode. And it even managed to rip off Food Wars at one point. Which, I mean, any series that does anything with food apparently has to rip Food Wars. 'Cause sure. So that was this episode. I'll be getting on to the next one right now. So thank you all so much for watching. If you liked it, hit the like button, subscribe, share the video with a friend, join my Patreon, because trust me, once I have the time to, Patreon stuff will be coming. Especially after that poll. My goodness. Looking at those results, it was very obvious what won. So we'll be diving back into that video game and that terrifying menace of a girl named Maple soon enough. And I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.